And we are back. Cool. So it's not working? Glad to hear. I probably lost all my viewers, but hey, it's working now. Here it is. So you see that hourglass in the mountain there? Yep. So if you notice, there is no single things on the map at all. Like there's no circles in the map. Yet we're missing sections of the map, and we're also missing treasure. But there's nowhere to go, because the only ways out of this place are world exits, right? Yeah, seemingly, there's no way to go. Well, there actually is somewhere else we can go here. And it relies on this hourglass. More specifically, because I don't want to regret yet. If we go to this, not fire and nest, the cliff. The words can be barely made out, but it seems to say, travel far to the north, away from this place, in the highest peaks of Blackmore Mountains. Await the soul carrying a red crystal. We just got a red orb. A red, opaque crystalline orb. What purpose does it serve? If you notice, the red orb has an hourglass on it. This has an hourglass. So what we have to do is literally sit here and wait. And this is... And boom.
Well, that made absolutely no sense.
Every moment has a purpose, Fidget. You just have to dig deeper.
Yep. So interesting, there's a music box that plays in the background, but it only plays when I move. I wonder if this is a reference to that game where time only advances as you move? Because if you notice, all the snow is frozen. But when I move, the snow is no longer frozen. Alright, also I was thinking more of the warp whistle tornado from Mario. But yes. B-A-Y-Y-X-B. Yep, it's indeed that character. It's the character from the game where the whole gimmick is that time only advances as you advance. And he occasionally has the ability to rewind time for a select amount of time. Sorry, eating some cheese. If I remember correctly, the whole gimmick of the game is that at any point he can reset back to the beginning of wherever area he is in. And you have to send him out to various things, like pull a lever here, do a thing there. And whenever you reset it, all the previous versions of him that did those things still exist, in addition to his current version. So basically, you're having multiple versions of you, all doing things in a puzzle to try and help the other ones get past the puzzle. It's a very neat puzzle game. Which is why Dust referenced every moment has a purpose, Fidget. Because that's a direct callback to that game. Because yes, even if you pulling a lever opened the door but then killed your character, that's okay, because then the previous version of your character can go out through that door that version just opened for you. Etc., etc., etc. Okay, so now we have 100%, right? No, we still don't have 100%. Wait, what? What's left then? Is there something else I missed in here? I believe the game is called Braid, by the way. I believe the game is actually just called Braid, the one that I'm referencing. And if I'm remembering that correctly, then this song is a very, very sad song. Because of... Well, Braid is not the happiest of games, let's put it that way. Oh, what's left then? Wait, have I explored everything? Is there anything else left here? I thought I got everything. But it says that there's still one area left to explore and 3% treasure. What could be left? Huh, I don't know. What time is it? Oh, now I can't even check how long the stream is. Okay, well, what's like the actual time? 2:08. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Gaius, and we're going to go fight Gaius. Because we have about 2 hours left in the stream, and I want to make sure we have enough time to do all of that. So, I think we'll need about 2 hours, roughly. That's my guess, though. So, enough stalling, enough backtracking. Let's do this. I'll finish the backtracking next time. Pendant of Wisdom. A wise man imbued this pendant with the properties that provide constant healing. Plus 12 regen and times 2 defense. Wow. Yeah, I'll craft that. I don't have enough money to craft it, but I'll craft it soon enough. I'm sure. There's another treasure. Y, X, X, X. Ring of Study. Okay, so now I have 2 of those. Got it. Alright. Let's keep doing this. I am running out of things to talk about. Now I really want to take a shower. I'll do that after the stream now. I figured there's something over here. X, X, A, X. Here we are. Another Pendant of Wisdom. Now craft it though. And I'll equip it because that is multiplying my defense by a lot, basically. Oh, right, I got Frozen Blade. I've already 4 of those, which I can get. But now I don't have enough money to do that. Okay. I need to get back to 1600. Soldier's armor, huh? Extremely resilient armor given to the highest ranked soldiers in General Gaius' army. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It's one of those. Okay, yeah. But it requires like a lot of really good materials. I rarely saw a defense stat being higher than the HP stat in a game. Yep. That's what happened when, because you notice my defense stat's lower now. That's what happens when you have a 2 times multiplier on top of a 4 times multiplier. That means that it was an 8 times multiplier at that point. So between this and my food, I can get 8 times the multiplication for my defense stat. Which, if I remember correctly, with my current stats, means General Gaius is not actually going to do that much damage to us, like, at all. But I don't know that for sure. Wait, what? There's more up there, though. More up there, though.
Well done. Let us begin our assault. We're right behind you, Sandmith Raw.
Not yet, because there's still something up there that I want to get. I evidently missed something up there. Dust, eats food, Gaius, makes a massive sword swing. 1 damage. I don't remember if it's actually going to be 1 damage, but it might be. And that would be really funny if it was. It was at this moment he knew. Fucked up. Oh hey, let's increase the stats of Fidget even more. We are currently level 38. Yeah, we got this. Never even anything over there, as far as I know. Oh, come on. I thought I could make that jump again. I guess I could have maybe with a little bit better timing. Oh. I will take one more break, by the way, when we actually get to Gaius themselves. Ah, here it is. Y, X, Y. Because I want to take one more break before the boss fight, basically. Master Ring of Wealth. We don't need that. While we're here. No to craft that yet? No. There's no to craft this yet. Oh. Need 1,600 gold. And who knows? I could be entirely underselling him and Gaius could kick my butt. I don't know. I don't remember because it's been so long since I fought Gaius. Because the majority of my playthrough in this game, sorry, the majority of my time in this game has been spent just exploring and not really doing boss fights. So, alright, let's go. Updated Dust to Dust. Mount an assault against General Gaius and lead the Moonblood warriors into battle. We are doing it, people. We are doing it. It's the final, it's the end game now. Here we are. Everdawn Basin. Ice cream did. So I was actually wrong, by the way. Gaius' soldiers are the only other enemy able to parry you, besides that one character. You know, they keep occasionally parrying me. They're the only other enemy actually able to parry the player, just like the player can parry them. Which I guess makes sense because they're super highly trained soldiers with advanced technology. Great pillars of fire! Burn! Burn! They have their own giants. What's this? Warrior's Pendant. This pendant carries great weight, as if it has seen through many battles. Oh, it multiplies attack power. Okay. But it doesn't multiply my defense by 2, so I don't care. Come on, computer. Nice. Gaius, I'm coming for you! You can send any number of soldiers in my way. You won't be able to stop me. Alright, let's start using electricity. We're wearing metal armor, so electricity should be able to do more, right? I think. Just I forgot, electricity is largely worthless in this game. So I'll just go back to this. Where's these flying machines you were talking about? Show us the flying machines. They're there. They're the flying machine. A worthy challenge? Heck yeah. Is that smaller? Oh. Hold on. That was the bot. Don't worry about that. Go back to Pillars of Fire, because I like those better. It's thematic for the volcano. You can't stop me. None of you can. Yes, I'm coming for you. Know where you live. Burn! You're gonna have to try a little harder than that, soldier. treasure chest. I'll take that. Y, Y, X, E. Can I grab this one yet? Nope, don't have the money for it. Or enough materials, but more importantly, I don't have the money for it. Gonna have to try harder than that. Reminds me of what I saw on Die for One Day. What do you think I was quoting? Of course I was quoting that. Because I am the hero of justice. The one who will stop his endless tyranny and genocide. Level up. Let's become even stronger. More defense. You're just making me stronger, Gaius. You should have eliminated me when you had the chance. But you let me live too long. And now you're going to pay. For everything you've done. Let me save. You soldiers go on ahead. I'm going to... Oh, got burned. Burn! And the music in this game is, music in this area is awesome. I don't know if you can hear the music, Server, but it's awesome. Oh, I turned that up. Let's open. I'm out of treasure keys? Wow, I actually ran out of treasure keys. Okay, so I still have more treasure keys to get. Got it. So I can't open any more treasure things right now until I get another key. Got it. I'm amazed I actually ran out of treasure keys. Hey, caramba. There's more treasure here I can't open because I don't have treasure keys. It seems like none of the Moonblood soldiers have made it here, but that's okay. I don't need them on my side. I can take care of this entire army by myself. You hear that, Gaius? Your army doesn't stand a chance against me. Oh, some of them did make it here. Cool. I'm glad they're okay. Huh. I'll give him that. The Moonbloods aren't dying this day. Your flying machines won't work. There's a treasure key. Now let me go back and get that chest. X, X, Y, X. Lasagna! More lasagna! Yay! I like lasagna. Shocker? What's shocker? Oh, it's something that's magic. Okay. That's the Ring of the Broken? How many of those do I need? 38. Okay. Not that one. Been forgetting to craft that one thing I've been wanting to craft. They can just jump through this mountain, but I can't. I have to go around.
Please, Dust is fine.
Well, Dust, we got this teleporter up and running just a few moments ago. If you have any business elsewhere, now is the time to do it. Once the charge begins, there's no turning back.
I understand. Thank you, my friend.
So yes, this is the game telling you, you have one final warning if you want to go get extra content. So, question, Surtur, since you're here. Do you think we should go get everything else now? Or do you think we should just go fight Gaius now? I will actually leave it up to you. And, in fact, I will go take a break right now while you think about it. And I will go take a break right now, and I want people to vote in the Twitch chat as to whether we should go fight Gaius now, or complete 107% and then come back and do it. I'm back. And yeah, honestly, I vote Gaius as well. Let's go kick Gaius' ass, shall we? Now we'll say one thing, this stream is not ending until we beat him. So however long that boss fight takes, we are not ending the stream until he pays for everything he's done. So let's do this. So now we have enough to buy, not that. Let's put that. I believe we need 6,000 for the ring, 5,000 for the ring, sorry. We need 5,000 for the ring, so I need to keep track of whether or not we have 5,000. Let's do this thing. General Gaius, I am coming for your head. You wanted Cassius back? Here I am. And I'm going to rock you like a hurricane. Oh, that's one of the funniest jokes I've done in a while. I didn't make myself laugh. I even made myself laugh doing that one. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am. Blender mode, activate. Leveling up again. Let's increase that health even more. And keep in mind, oh.
Minferare, we can't go on any further. Those enemy cannons are far too powerful. You'll need to find a way around their flanks so you can destroy them.
And keep in mind, by the way, I'm holding back the entire time because I'm using the Master Rings of Vigilance. I could be using 2 Foul Rings of Devastation if I want to. So when I meet Gaius, I'm going to be doing 4 more damage than it currently seems like I would be doing. So yeah, just keep in mind against all those soldiers, I've been holding back the entire time. There is nothing he can do. He's just going to die, and I am going to make sure he dies. Is there a quick way to do this? Can I just do that? I'm just gonna start selling some of these materials because I don't need these materials anymore.
Your trend. Thank you.
Need 10,000. Start selling some stuff until we get to 10,000. There.
Your transaction is... Thank you.
Oh, we need 40 of those. Okay. Whoops. I should have sold these specifically. Okay. Now I need to sell other things besides those. Yes, I'm going for as much overkill as I can here. So I'm even going to make the armor that improves.
Your trend. Watch your...
Yep. Now I have even more defense. Anything else I can craft? I have both those rings. I have the pendants. Yeah, I have both rings, the pendant, the armor, the sword. I think I'm good. Let me just finally sell this, because we don't need that anymore.
Your trend.
Didn't mean to actually use that, but okay. I now have 3 treasure keys. Which is useful for a number of reasons. A, Y. I am 110% done with Gaius. Shoutouts if you know what that is a reference to. Because that's a pretty obscure reference that not many people might actually know. But then again, probably more people know it than I think, because it's an obscure reference for a really popular property, so... I'm pretty sure Surtur doesn't know that reference, though. Considering that I'm pretty sure he hasn't watched that property. Also, the soldiers can dodge. They can not only parry you, they can actually dodge your strikes, which is something normal enemies can't do. As you're seeing here. And neat, they gave the soldiers these abilities. Yeah, because the soldiers are actually kind of a threat at this point. I actually have to try against them. Granted, I don't have to try very hard, but I do have to try, unlike normal enemies. I mean, if Gaius had a legitimate reason for killing the Moonbloods, I'd love to know what it is, but I have heard nothing. The only thing I have heard that could possibly lead to any reasoning is, quote, we don't know why the Empire, we don't know why our previous civilization fell, and maybe it's forgotten on purpose. You know, the only thing I can think of is maybe the Moonbloods did something tragic in the past, and Gaius hates them for that reason. And the Moonbloods just don't remember what they did. The only legitimate, justifiable reason I can think of for Gaius' hatred. And even then, vengeance is not the thing to get against, you know, evil. Even if the Moonbloods used to be evil people, getting revenge on them is not going to solve anything. It's just going to, well, kill them and not do anything. You know, it's going to lead to situations like this, where they call upon a savior, and you're seen as an evil empire, and all that jazz. So, there's better ways to resolve it than just getting revenge. Revenge is a dish best never served. I know they say revenge is a dish best served whole, but really, it's just a dish that really should never be served, period. That's my opinion on this. So, if that is the reason why Gaius does it, which is just my speculation, because I don't know and the game doesn't tell us, then sure, I guess it's a little bit reasonable, depending on what it is that the Moonbloods did, but even then, this is not a reasonable way to respond to that. Extinction and genocide is never a reasonable response to anything, even against other extinction or genocide. You notice, I just hate Gaius. I don't hate Gaius's army. I hate Gaius specifically. A secret military concoction used by the King's soldiers. Oh, used by the King's soldiers. Okay. I just want to kill Gaius. I don't really care about his soldiers. They're just getting in the way. The only reason why I had to slay them is because they're getting in the way. If they weren't getting in the way, I wouldn't bother slaying them. Even against other extinction and genocide, looks at Magneto. Yeah, exactly. This is why I feel Magneto goes way too far with it. Yeah, sure, you can say he's arguably justified, but he still goes way too far with it. Many times. That's why I like the more recent depictions of Magneto, because the more recent depictions of Magneto has dialed it back a little bit. In terms of that sort of stuff. Which I appreciate. Of course, how long it lasts, who knows, but... You know, Gandhi said it best. Answering violence with more I don't know if Gandhi said this, but basically, answering violence with more violence just leads to there being violence. You know? Robe of the Mithrarin. A special robe designed for the Sen Mithrarin, meant to be worn in thick battle. Oh dear God. Look at those crafting materials. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, this is a pretty intense crafting recipe. Okay, so I need 20 of those. can't afford any more of those. And I can't afford anything else. Okay. I'm going to abuse that thing I talked about before, where you can just infinitely attack if you keep attacking one of these walls. Because, yeah, it allows you to attack way more than you rightfully should be able to. I really need to take a shower. I'm not going to take a shower until I beat Gaius. And, by the way, I'm planning on when I beat Gaius, I'm going to end the stream. Well, okay. Not after I beat Gaius, but when I beat Gaius and the end credits roll, I'm going to end the stream with that. So, yeah, whenever that happens, that's when I'm going to end the stream. Ting, 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 ting. Yep. Currently, I'm looking for an explosive. I mean, you saw how fast I attacked there, and the guy couldn't even do it. I kept juggling him to the point where he couldn't even actually get out of it. Because I hit him before he got his actual frames of movement back. Because, as I said, unlike the player, the enemy does not have invulnerability frames at all. The enemy has no invulnerability frames, but the player does. Which is the reason why if an enemy falls on spikes or magma, they take damage every single frame. It's also why this hits them so fast, the dust thing. And it's also why each individual pellet of this attack is able to hit the target. Just like the old times, huh? Back in the beginning of the game when I just do that. And oh hey, we level up again! Who'd have thunk it? Wait, am I going the wrong way? I think I might be going the wrong way. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Oh well. It's improved fidget. Excuse me, pardon me. Out of my way. Ah, here we go. Yeah, the soldiers have more ability than those assassin things, arguably. Oh, you're hitting me for so hard, aka nothing. You're doing like nothing to me right now. I keep getting food from you guys, so... Notice I'm basically constantly topped at top HP, like, constantly. I'm basically the equivalent of the Doom Marine right now, except for Gaius' soldiers. Where they're not only not doing damage to me, they're making me stronger actively. Let's go this way. What's this way? Nice. Y, A, B, Y. Wedding ring. The binding power of this ring overcomes all. Plus 20 regen, plus 20 attack, plus 20 defense, times 2 fidget, times 2 gold, times 3 item, 1.5 times experience, plus 20 luck. Yes, it combines the best properties of every item except for times 3 fidget. So this thing is actually a direct upgrade to the Master Ring of Vigilance. But you get it so late in the game that it doesn't actually... I didn't feel as relevant to bring up, but yes. I hear you, Alarm. I don't care. Hey, let me unlock this. We're not ending the stream yet. Not until we beat Gaius. But yes, wedding ring. What's the lore on the wedding ring, anyway? Oh, I already said, the binding power of this ring overcomes all. Yeah. Whose wedding ring it is, I don't know, but... it's a wedding ring. I don't care at this point. You're doing so little damage to me, I don't care. That's all the treasure, so... Massive augment.
We are
nearly there, Mithrarin. Once we are through their line, General Gaius will be within sight. No matter what happens, my friend, it has been an honor to fight by your side.
Fulfill your purpose and defeat your old comrade, General Gaius. Gaius, I'm coming for you. You will pay for everything you've done. 190. Sorry, I had to make that joke. Shout out if you know that reference. I'm pretty sure pretty much... Okay, maybe not everyone does, but like, a lot of people do. A lot of people on the internet probably know that reference. Even Surtur understood that reference. I gotta itch my leg. You hold them off for a second, Moonbloods. I gotta itch my leg. Not back to it. Like that. Whee! I'm still laughing at that joke. Okay, scratch that. That's the funniest joke I've ever made. On stream, anyway. Not the other one I made before. That one. That's probably the funniest I've ever made. Leveled up. Still damn available. More attack power. It's like a cheese grater. Oh hey, you dropped the blueprint for the Master Ring of Vigilance, I see. Too little too late, I had 2 of those for a long time now. And keep in mind, I haven't even been using my defensive health item at all. I'm saving that for the boss. Or my actually good rings that multiply Fidget's damage by 9. You know, imagine how much damage she's going to do to Gaius when you take what she's currently doing and multiply that by 9. Because, I mean, okay, this already gives her a 2 times multiplier, but with just the 2 times, she becomes 1144, meaning that she's 522. With the 9 times multiplier, that goes from 522 to 46 and change. 4,600 and change. I can't think of the exact number, but the point is, it becomes ludicrous. It means that my Fidget will be nearly as high as my defense. And keep in mind, currently I'm under the effects of this, because I picked up one. So, yeah. Actually, let me just show you. how high that goes. 5,150. It would go to 5,150 if I equip these. Obviously, I'm not going to. Not yet. I'm saving that for Gaius. I want to absolutely demolish him.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
He deserves to get an unfit ending for everything he did. Oh! Now you're selling a wedding ring, huh? Interesting. Look at that. I don't even need one of these. But interesting, now the shop is selling a wedding ring. Huh. So I'll be able to replace my other thing with a wedding ring at some point.
Transaction is what?
Too bad it's already the end of the game, but okay. By the way, I wish this game had a new game plus so I could like start the game over but with the same gear, but my levels are reset. You know, so like, oh hey, I have my end game gear and items, but I have starting game levels. Alright. Are you ready? Because through this will be the boss fight. I took a giant drink of my water. I'm going to equip my proper gear. This and this. Let us demolish this boss. Your reign of tyranny ends today.
General Gaius!
Wait! Wait. Just a moment. Lower your weapons. I said lower your weapons!
You have much to answer for, General.
And what of you, my friend? A year ago I heard stories of your death, at the hands of a child, no less. Now here you stand, not only alive, but leading the very creatures we've been charged to destroy.
You've been charged to destroy, not me.
What happened to you, Cassius?
Cassius?
Do you not remember your own name? What have those damned Moonbloods done to you?
What did you call me?
Cassius! That's who you are!
Don't listen to him! You're Jin now! Remember that!
You're remembering now, aren't you? Together nothing stood in our way. We shaped this world together, and together we can finish what we started.
You ordered the deaths of countless people. Countless Moonbloods. Moonblood sympathizers. Anyone that stood in your way.
Yes, and you carried them out. Lower your blade, old friend. First we destroy these Moonbloods once and for all. Then I can help rid you of these fantasies that have spoiled your mind.
Just listen to me.
Cassius was my name.
That doesn't matter.
It's all that matters. All those people I killed, Fidgets. How could I possibly redeem myself in a mere few days?
You cannot, Dust. This was never about redeeming Cassius. But then, you are not Cassius.
But I share his form, his very soul.
That doesn't matter!
Why do you keep saying that?
Because you're not just Cassius! Jin didn't kill those people. Jin saved Aurora and Mudpot Village. Jin stopped Fuse, saved Lady Tethys, and now he's the only thing standing against General Gaius. Cassius would destroy the Moonbloods. But Jin, he would protect them.
No, Fidget. You're wrong. Jin didn't do any of those things.
Then you finally come to your senses.
Jin is dead, as is Cassius. Their souls now live within me, constantly reliving that fateful day. Forever in battle, forever at odds. But as long as I live, I still have a choice.
Then what are you?
I am justice incarnate, brought to this world by forces beyond your comprehension. A cleansing storm to sweep across the land and purge it of your foul presence. I am dust, and your campaign ends here now. Throw down your weapons and surrender, or you will face an enemy unlike any this world has ever seen.
Cassius, please, don't do this. You know you cannot win.
Let's end this.
Alright, let me eat my defensive food. And let's do this. Ow. Each one of those individual shots are doing thousands of damage on General Gaius. He's tough, I'll give him that. But I'm tough. Oh, and he can counter me. Interesting.
You cannot win, Cassius. You never could beat me.
Stop calling me Cassius!
There was a time when you stood by my side. We were allies once.
Not anymore, General. I'm not your ally, and I'm not your friend. Now raise your blade or drop it.
You never could scare me either, Cassius. Very well. To the death!
Orbs of darkness, I see. Oh, you silenced Fidget. Okay. You do 500 damage per shot. How cute. I do 1,200. Or rather, Fidget does. I do 900 later on. Now I'm poisoned. Like it matters. Just eat this steak, and now you can't hurt me again.
Don't you remember anything, Cassius? Why would you draw your blade against your fellow soldiers? Why would you draw your blade against me?
You're destroying this world, Gaius. You and your soldiers cannot be allowed to continue your campaign.
This world belongs to the strong, Cassius. It belongs to us. Don't you remember your duty? Don't you remember your friends?
I remember everything. And it changes nothing!
It's over, Gaius! You can't win!
This is where it ends, Gaius!
That's... Welcome back, Daniel. You're in time for the final boss fight. We are killing Gaius. We've already been through 4 of his health bars. And I'm completely demolishing this guy. Oh, there's another health bar gone through. I don't know how many he has. I think that was the final.
You're not Cassius.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. But Cassius is gone, as is the world we once loved. Cherish it.
Happy is the crown.
There, I see him. Dust? Dust!
Fidget, get out. Go.
Not without you. Come on, Dust. Get up. We did everything right, Dust. Everything we were supposed to do.
And sometimes that's not enough, Fidget. When the life threat calls. Fidget. Thank you.
Goodbye, Dust. Dust.
Through the actions of our Sen Mithrarin Dust, the Moonblood race is finally free. We will never forget his sacrifice, or the deeds that saved our fairy world. We shall always remember what happened here. Dust's sacrifice will allow the Moonblood race to rise again, to rebuild our glorious civilization, and live peacefully among the races of this world. Though it may appear that Dust has fallen here today, a force of good is not so easily extinguished. Sen Mithrarin was born of dust, a current from the winds of change, a harbinger of storms yet to come.
Dust.
And that was Dust in Elysian Town. One of my favorite games of all time. We get to see what happened to all the characters. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. I like the fact that this game doesn't end on a sad ending. I mean, does sacrifice themselves, yes, but we saw in the ending slide that there was a massive blue-green dust flying out of the volcano with the sword, so while they're gone for now, they likely aren't gone for good. And honestly, that's a pretty hopeful ending. And it just spits you back at the main menu. If you look at the achievements, we've gotten nearly everything. The only thing we haven't gotten is kill 6 enemies with a single bomb, hang out with all 12 friends in the sanctuary, whatever this is, complete the game on tough or hardcore, and earn a 4-star rating in every challenge arena. I don't know what this is. I will really admit. I'll do more research on the achievements by next week. But yes, that is where I'm going to end it for today. I need a shower, and I said once we defeat Gaius, I was going to end it. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you everyone who watched this on YouTube later. Be sure to check out my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Discord. I am Bugboy1014 on both YouTube and Twitch. And I have a Discord server. It's either linked in the YouTube description or linked in my Twitch profile, depending on where you are right now. And for not the final time, but one of the final times, I'll see you later for more streams, more dust, more stuff. But honestly, I'm trying kind of not to cry right now. I can feel like I kind of want to cry right now, but I'm not going to. See you next time. Yes.